Hi, my name is Jeff Weisl. I'm from Pepperell, Massachusetts. I contracted COVID-19 in December 2020 while doing hospice care at Summerhill Nursing Home in Peterborough, New Hampshire. A little more. My experience was as a mild flu lasting just a few days, with only my senses of smell and taste being affected ongoingly. Upon returning to work, I was asked if I really needed the vaccine, thinking I should have natural immunity. But I was told it would only last 3 months. And I've often wondered where that source of misinformation came from. I couldn't afford to stop working, so I got my Pfizer shots in February and March 2021, foolishly trusting the safe and effective narrative. 25 days after my second dose, on April Fool's Day, I woke to excruciating pain in my mid and low back, right hip, and right leg. Contractions were turning my muscles into what felt like steel cables and were pulling my bones so severely I had a searing nerve pain. Without insurance, I went to urgent care and was treated with prednisone and Flexeril, which had no effect. I then developed a host of other symptoms: chronic tinnitus 24/7, severe acid reflux, a tachybrady heart condition, hearing loss, where I quite suddenly needed closed captioning on the television, memory loss, loss of visual acuity, skin issues, very low energy. I feel like I'm aging rapidly, and I suddenly have an increase in arthritic symptoms that were prior, they were absent. My taste and smell have not normalized, and I have what I call brain throb, when it feels like there are moments of sudden pressure in my skull that are pretty scary, and they make me feel like I may suffer a stroke. I eat literal handfuls of ibuprofen and use lidocaine patches to survive work, but I had to quit within 2 months. I had no income, so my ex-wife and my son generously took me in. Eventually, I found Dr. Syed Haider online, and he prescribed ivermectin, fluvoxamine, and prednisone, which I supplemented with N-acetylcysteine and Z-Stack, and some acupuncture and chiropractic care, which had to stop due to lack of funds because I had to file for bankruptcy. Those combined treatments brought my pain under control to the point where most days I can survive without over-the-counter painkillers, though not without pain. 2 years later, I am living with this host of symptoms, still unable to work. I've been forced to start my Social Security payments 7 years earlier than planned, reducing my monthly payments, costing me dearly, so I am unable as yet to move to my own place, and I had to apply for SNAP, both humiliating after a life of working. Without the kindness of my ex-wife and the love of my son and my dog, I'm uncertain I would have survived to the present.